Hello everyone, I'm going to try this format. So basically, since you've seen me in the horizontal form, it's so hard for me to record at my home because of the situation. Somehow it doesn't happen. The only thing that happens that I can record is during my breaks. Therefore, for a while I've been recording shorts while I was on my break. So I'm on my break at work today, and today it's Wednesday, and I was thinking maybe I will do the same thing what I've done for a while with shorts, but actually just recording in this format. We shall see how it goes. So let me know, is that a difference? Because I presume maybe these videos will be seen more by my subscribers than my shorts. My shorts might not be so visible. I don't know. I don't understand this algorithm things on YouTube. Anyway, therefore, I can tell you that just a kind of thing that I can see around is I got a bag. If you haven't seen the shorts again, I will maybe show you the bag just like that and maybe refer to the short because it'll be way easier for you to see what's there. I promise that I'll try to review it after a week. I have already a few points that I'm kind of happy about that I should be adding, and I forgot, for instance, to add. For instance, I use 20% code sign in it for MUUD living. I think that's on Instagram, their profile on Instagram, MUUD living. If you sign in for their newsletter, you get 20% off. So I mentioned that in the comment under the short, but whatever. Anyway, my name is Barbara. Over here is the Knitting I Love channel, just in case, hopefully you're watching it there. And yeah, so I'll be talking today about socks that I finished and maybe what I wear. That's all I will do, I think, unless something pops into my head. Therefore, what I'm going to do quickly is just, because the one feature that I really like about this bag, I don't need anything, I just put my phone on this handle. So I'm going to stop here and then just... We are on the break, so there's no special lighting or anything about it. The color is amazing. It's kind of in life is more bright, if I can say, but it's not orange. I was afraid that the whiskey color that I got, this is Cleo Extra Large from MUUD, I'm not sure how to say that, in whiskey color, but it's lovely. I love it. And as you can see, I was thinking I just place my phone over here and see how it goes, and it's perfect. So I don't need any extra equipment towards recording anything. So yeah, this is how it looks if you're interested. What I liked, and I mentioned also that you do have an access to have a peek what inside. You can grab, for instance, you know that is set of exploring needles. So you have access-ish to here. Obviously the inside is a black color, therefore if I had AD light, someone was laughing that I could put the AD light from the bike. If you, when you cycle, there's like those kind of attached LED lights to see what I have inside if I want to have a peek. Otherwise, hopefully I don't have anything there that it just opens up like this. So, see that? Yeah. And this part I haven't mentioned is there is access from the bottom, so it's not fully, yeah, and it holds loads of stuff. So I do recommend you to go and check that short. So for me, it is not only a perfect, like a knitting bag that I can put my knitting, I put the sweater because I take a sweater on my breaks to feel a little bit better than just what I have to wear during work. And during my break, obviously, I try to bring knitting. I thought that today I'm going to bring skeins, and I would have to bring it's not umbrella, it's shift, it's this, oh, I forgot to call it, how do you call it? You know, the thing that looks like umbrella, you put the skein on it or hunk on it, I think, hank. And then you have this other thing that you just wind and yarn. I know. Since 2015, I have a knitting channel. So, ooh, we have a 10-year anniversary at some stage. I don't even know when I started. Maybe we already passed it. But again, I don't do that for like anniversaries. Anyway, I finished shorties. Check them out. I love them so much. I just weave in ends. So, did I? I did not do this one. Oops. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing still. Wait, I had a cinematic feature, it was very blurry, so I'm just going on the video. The light over here, as in any kind of ish classroom, it's not the greatest, so apologies for that. But I still have to wave an end. I did wave an end to this one, and I thought maybe I did that for this one too, but I didn't. Therefore, I'm just grabbing the thing that you know how I'm grabbing from the bag. Hopefully it's not disturbing you too much. Yes. And yeah, and I will be getting into this bag. I also put some ends that I cut off under, you know, somewhere over here. Such a mess. So yeah, so that's what I'll be doing, because I was worried, to be honest, like I've just finished and I don't have anything else. I haven't brought anything else. Although I do have this bag, and in this bag what I have is this. So unless I could come up with something with that, and probably I would, because that's a lot of yarn, to be honest, and probably be enough even for knitting. Maybe not another shorties, but maybe socks for my kids, or maybe my girl. That definitely would be option. So yeah, and I wanted to tell you about HOLST GARN, because I was putting this sweater, because the break, and I pumped already and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, I need to tell you the way I felt it when I was knitting it. It kind of brought back to my attention, to be honest. I knit this sweater a few years ago, and you can definitely go to playlist sweaters and you can see it. And hopefully I mentioned that while I was knitting it, the yarn was very rough, because maybe I heard that right or wrong. They said that they don't remove some oils and stuff like that, so that's why the price is accessible more to most people, let's say that way, because they don't have to do that extra process. But then when you knit with the yarn and you wash the yarn gets this kind of like curtain vibe. At least the thickness that I use is literally such a drape. Therefore, like I was thinking maybe to knit a Christmas yoke. Oh, what's the name of the sweater? Festive yoke sweater. But I was thinking maybe this drape does not really feel Christmassy, you know, with the drape like this. It would be more like summery. So because summer is coming, and I thought maybe, you know, if you want me to recommend you a yarn, there is wool, natural. I would go HOLST GARN because of this drape. And if you just want to know, because they have different thicknesses and stuff, just check my video about this sweater in the sweater playlists, and you'll know the brand, and I'll be showing you stuff there. I knitted a hat with it, and there was like a color work, maybe more texture thing. I designed that, and I thought that's a little bit, I wouldn't use it maybe. I think now, after wearing it a few times for a hat in this structure of trying to have a color work and putting a texture in it, maybe a different variation. And especially that I used this thickness, I didn't, you know, double it up or anything like that, so it was like kind of fingering weight hat, but in a natural wool, which is interesting, because if you knit with a fingering weight yarn and it's like superwash, it will be very kind of like dropping and stuff like that. But this is quite different, so I'll be tempted maybe to knit, would I? Like just a plain one in this yarn, maybe stripy plain one in this yarn. That'd be nice, maybe. Although it would be very kind of, again, drapey. So I don't want to go too long with it, because obviously I have to use my phone to upload and everything like that. So I hope you enjoyed this little thing. Let me know down below, did you do? Please let me know something in the comments in regards to this or shorts. Would you prefer this video in this format or shorts? Let me know down below, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!